minute before we begin. I hope you have a comfortable space. I know, Catherine, that you and Tom are outside. I think that's great.
I know.
Lovely, lovely. So go ahead and get yourselves organized on a yoga mat or somewhere comfortable, maybe on a towel. And let's come down onto our backs. I'm going to give us about 30 more seconds before I start cueing you through it. And please feel free to hydrate at any time throughout the class. This is your movement of mind, body, and breath. So let's begin. This is a yoga class, and I'll be giving you some options and modifications throughout. So just really listen to your body and just do what's best for you and have some fun with it. So come all the way down onto your mat. Give yourself a little bit of time and space today. Stretch out those legs nice and long. Perhaps if you have any lower back issues, bring it into a bent knee position. Allow the knees to rest against each other. Even maybe taking a little bit of a tilt in your pelvis to support that back. I'm going to come into a supine butterfly pose for myself. Soles of the feet together, knees open. Reaching my arms overhead to really open up through the solar plexus. And I just want you to really focus on the rhythm of your breath, calming the mind, and bringing some stillness into the body. So breathing deep. Try to take those breaths through the nose. Just notice the rhythm of the breath. Elongate each inhale, followed by a pause and a smooth exhale. Just notice the chatter in your mind beginning to quiet. Notice the body beginning to rest. And just again, follow the rhythm of the breath. Notice the rise and fall of your belly. Maybe scan your body from head to toe, noticing what parts of your body are actually connected to your mat and where you might have some space. Feel free to create any movements and adjustments throughout the practice. So if something isn't feeling great to you, feel free to move out of it, wiggle it out, and join back into the asana when you're ready. 3 more deep breaths here. Again, you might be making some circles with your wrists and your ankles. You might be moving your head from left to right, or you might just be sinking your body into your mat. 2 more deep Ujjayi breaths. Begin to create vibrations of healing and chi. We'll stay here on our back for 1 more deep breath. And on the next exhale, feel free to open your mouth, a nice noisy breath. Release. Slowly and carefully, draw your hands to the outside of your legs, draw your knees into a bent position. Feet are flat on the ground, and I'm just going to begin by lubricating our hip sockets and moving our knees from left to right. You might do this a little slower. So if you've been sitting at a desk all day, you might just take some time here to feel where that residual tension is. And if you're feeling good and ready, you can always pick up that pace of the movement. Again, just a little bit of left and right movement here with the knees. Lovely. Bringing those knees back to center. Bring them to your chest. Hands on top of our shins. Take those knees a little further apart here and really press thighs to torso. Nice, easy transfer here now to happy baby pose. Feet are flexed. I'm going to reach my hands to my ankles today and give myself a little bit of more space. You might go for the toes. If you can't even reach your feet, feel free to take those hands around the thighs. A little bit of movement left and right here in our happy baby pose. Or again, stillness is always an option. Deepen the stretch by pushing your elbows to the inside of the thighs. Throat is open, head relaxed. And again, 3 deep breaths. Relaxed face. Feel that inner thigh stretch, the hips opening. Let's go a little bit deeper into the pose. Maybe extend those legs long. Please do not go to a place of uncomfortable pain. You got to make sure you're listening to your body, perhaps leaving those knees slightly bent. I'm going to reach my hands for my toes this time, and you just do what's good for you. You're in that supine position, straddle pose. Let gravity push down on those legs, reaching into the stretch. Let's release here, hands on the outside, bring those knees back into your chest. Let's open up our back, arms out into cactus. Take a breath here, knees into center. On the exhale, float those knees to the left and your gaze to the right. Perhaps taking that hand on top of that right knee and just giving yourself a little bit of a deeper twist. When we come to any of the asanas, if you have a variation that you would like to do, you're always welcome to add on. 2 more deep breaths. Notice the detoxification. We're just giving ourselves a little bit of a digestive bringing out of the torso. Let's bring those knees back into our chest. Make sure you're breathing in and just relaxing here on the exhale. Knees to center, breathe in. Exhale, knees to the right and eyes to the left. Again, I'm just going to take my hand on top of that leg, just giving myself a little bit of a deeper twist. You might notice, I don't know if you can see, but my left shoulder isn't even on the ground. That's just showing me I still have a lot of tightness in that left shoulder. So I'm just bringing that awareness to where my body is coming into the pose. Deep breaths here. And exhale it out. Lovely. Let's take those knees to center with an inhale and just exhale. Notice your back on the mat. Let's go into those big circles. I love giving myself my own personal massage simply by doing big circles with the knees in one direction, noticing lower back, middle back, and upper back. And I'm going to perform these same circles in the other direction. Again, notice any residual tension. If you cut to a place where you'd like to pause, feel free. Awesome. Take your hands to the meaty part of your thighs, and when you're ready, just gently roll yourself up into seated. I'm going to face you now. Cross your right ankle in front of your left. Take your hands on your knees. You're in a seated cross-legged position. Inhale, open your chest, throat, perhaps look up. Exhale, folding forward, walking those hands to the front of your mat. Take a breath in, extend a little bit here, and on the next exhale, just see if you can fold a little bit deeper here. Don't force anything. Try to keep your sit bones grounded and opening through the glutes and the hips. Slowly, carefully roll yourselves up to center. Let's lubricate our shoulder joint, just a single shoulder roll back. Just feel that posture. Take your hands to the mat beside you. And I just want you to begin to flow your body from left to right. Try to keep your throat open. And again, sit bones glued to the mat. Let that side body get a little bit of an opening. And whatever pace is good for you is good for me. Just a couple more here. Side body opening. Lovely, that feels real good. Excellent job. Bring yourself to center. Take those arms out to the side. Take a deep breath in and give yourself a little twist in one direction. Overlapping that hand across the knee. The other hand is on the mat behind you. Just give yourself a little twist here. Again, lengthen spine. And exhale back to center. Reach arms out to side. Breathe in deep. Energize. And as you exhale, just twist your body to the other direction. That outside hand is just giving yourself a little bit of leverage on the leg. And my other hand is behind me on my mat. Breathe through that really deep twist through the torso. And as you come back to center, both shoulders come up, breathe in. Both shoulders come back and breathe out. Now let's switch legs. Left ankle crossed in front of right. Hands on your knees in mudra. Breathe in, open clavicle. Exhale, fold forward. Gentle rest of hands on mat. Let's float up. Breathe in. Roll it up. Ripple the spine. Exhale. Release deeper into the stretch hold here. Sit bones grounded. Don't overstretch. Just see where you can go. Slowly roll up. Single shoulder roll at the top. Just giving yourself that little bit of time and space to feel the body. Hands on the mat beside you. And again, side to side flow action. Again, you might pick it up here a little bit. Feel free to make some circles, perhaps. Just give you that shoulder roll, maybe a little back arch now. Giving yourself more stretch, more length, more space. A little longer here. Keep breathing, keep moving. Come to center, reach arms out to the side, broaden your chest, breathe in, twist to one direction. Again, a little more leverage. Perhaps you're able to go a little bit deeper this time. Keep that length. And exhale, center, reach arms out. Breathe in, last twist here. And exhale, twist to the other side. We're really getting into those detoxing poses here tonight. Again, come to center, both shoulders up, breathe in. Both shoulders back and breathe out. Let's move on to our tabletop position, hands and knees. Let's tuck the toes under today. And I really want you to try to find all 10 toes touching the mat. So you might have to make some adjustments here, really curling them under, feeling that stretch in the feet. Now we'll begin a little bit of circle motion with the hips. You know it. Freedom of movement here. If you're cramping up in your feet and it's not comfortable to have your feet curled under, feel free to uncurl them, of course, but really try to get into a little bit of a toe stretch. So every time I move my hips, I can feel the stretch through my feet. And now I'm going to begin by rounding my spine and arching my back, bending my elbows, and really feeling a nice stretch through the spine. Lovely. Maybe even drawing the number 8 with your body, or the letter S. Remember, no right or wrong way for you to do this. Just feel it. It feels good. Go for it. Coming to that stillness. Let's hover our knees 1 inch off the mat right now, just to notice core activation. Holding here. Visualize a cup of tea on your back, balancing, holding, head in line, and breathing. Now push, bum up, and press into down dog. Let's take our feet as wide as the mat. If you're not sure how wide that is, a little wider than your hips, perhaps even wider than your shoulders. Try to press your heels to the earth here with that wide-legged position. A little bit of an advanced option here. You don't have to do it. Let's take right hand either to left knee, shin, or ankle, and then drop your gaze underneath that left arm. You can always take both hands back to the mat. And exhale back into our down dog. Remember, we're still in a wide leg position. Left hand either to the knee, to the shin, or to the ankle, and then I'm dropping my gaze underneath my right arm. Yes, you're right, it's a twist. And exhale back. Let's bring those feet a little narrower here. Pedal out the feet in your Adho Mukha Savasana, giving yourself, again, a little bit of toe stretching here. You might even curl to the top of your foot. Try that. Taking the top of the foot to the mat and then pressing into those toes. Inhale, high on the toes, breathe in. Exhale, listen, knees 1 inch off the mat. Surprise. Inhale, bum up. Listen, exhale, heels to earth. Flow with me. High on toes, breathe in. Knees hover low, breathe out. Bear pose. Inhale, lift, bump. Exhale, heels lower. One more flow. Inhale, high on those toes. Exhale, bear pose, hold. Inhale, bump way up. Exhale, heels to earth. Excellent job. Inhale, right leg up, breathe in. Three-legged dog. Come high on the ball of the left foot. Bring your right knee to your chest and your right foot in between your hands. We'll be doing this transition a fair bit, so get used to helping your foot through if you need to. Let's take the back knee to the earth. Again, try to keep those back toes tucked under. Push your weight back, straightening the front leg, flex the front foot. If it hurts to straighten the leg, micro bend it. If you have a block, you might have your block beside you to support the body. Try to take your opposite hand to that front foot, feeling a nice deep IT band stretch. Half Hanumanasana pose. Breathe into the length of the hamstring, lengthen your spine, And as you exhale, just drop your gaze towards your mat. Hold here for one more deep breath. Hands on the earth. Walk your hands forward. Bend that front knee. Lift the back knee up. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, right leg, down dog. Feel free to avoid the vinyasas or take them with me. Breathe into plank. Knees can be on the mat. Exhale, chaturanga. Breathe in deep here. Upward facing dog or a cobra pose. Exhale, back into your down dog. So if you have a favorite variation of your vinyasa flow, feel free to take it. Pedal up the feet, and let's prepare for three-legged dog on the other side. Left leg lifts, breathe in deep. High on the ball of the right foot, left knee in, left foot through, in between those hands. Again, help it through if you need to. Back knee to the mat, back toes are still tucked under. Push your weight back, straightening that front leg, and staying right here, maybe micro bending or reaching opposite hand to opposite foot. So I'm just promoting a deeper stretch here. Breathe in deep, lengthen that spine, and on this exhale, just take your drishti, your gaze to your mat. Holding our half Hanumanasana pose, and then we'll transition into another vinyasa. Again, all of the vinyasas are optional. You're welcome to just stay in down dog or even tabletop position and wait for us to finish. Hands forward, front knee bent, lift the back knee, breathe in, prepare, exhale to down dog. Take the flow with me. Inhale, plank. You can use your knees. Exhale. Strong body. Breathe in. Open chest. Exhale. Over those toes. Down dog. Lovely job. Right leg is lifting. Three-legged dog. Open up those hips. Exhale. Knee in and foot through. So again, we're transitioning into that lower runner's lunge. Take the back foot and just pivot it flat. Try to line it up so your front heel is in line with the middle arch of your back foot. Keep the front knee bent. Windmill your left arm up, around, and over, extending into warrior two. Lovely job. Take your right forearm to the front thigh, left arm up. Extended side angle, perhaps looking up. If you can, don't force it. Right hand either to the mat or a block, your choice. Extended side angle, and then holding. And again, if you don't want to take your eyes up, just simply have your head in neutral. From here, try to straighten your front leg. Don't force it though. We are transitioning into triangle. Breathe through the pose. Come back into extended side angle and press. Here comes our flow. Inhale, triangle. Remember, you can be up here. Exhale, extended side angle. Again, inhale, triangle, breathe, and exhale, extended side angle. Remember, you can have a block. One more. Inhale, triangle, and exhale, extended side angle. Windmill back up into your strong warrior two, and exhale, lower it down. Back arm up, around, and over to the mat. Both hands on the mat. Pivot that back heel. Exhale, right leg, down dog. Woo! Take a flow. Inhale, plank. Exhale, bend those elbows. Keep them beside your ribs. Breathe in. Shoulders down and back. Throat open. Exhale. Sit bones to sky. Down dog. Lovely job, everyone. So we're going into that same flow on the other side. Let's begin. Left leg is lifting. Transition. Exhale. Knee in. Foot through. Help it through if you need to. Have a quick check of your front leg. Knee in line with ankle. Just check that. Good. Pivot back foot flat. Good check. Front heel in line with middle arch of back foot. Good job. Keep the front knee bent. Windmill right arm up, around, and over. Let's find our warrior two. Try to keep those arms nice and extended. Coming into that extended side angle. Forearm can be on the thigh, and I can be right here diluting the pose. Going a little bit deeper into that extended side angle if I wish. You can see my eyes are up, my drishti is up. It's just an added nuance. Let's go. Inhale, straight front leg. Triangle. Exhale, back into extended side angle. Again, inhale to lift, breathe in, woo, exhale to press, and breathe out. Find some depth for yourself. Inhale, triangle, breathe through it, don't force it. Exhale, press. One more flow, triangle to extended. One more, breathe in. Nice, exhale, press and hold. Windmill back up, stay in your legs, stay in your legs, stay in your legs. Warrior two, breathe and deepen. Back arm up, around, to the front, to the mat. Pivot that back heel, exhale, down dog. Take that vinyasa or stay there and rest. Breathe in, exhale, elbows in, breathe in. Open up that back today. Exhale, down dog. Awesome work, nicely done. Let's flow again. Right leg is lifting, breathing, transition, knee in and foot in between your hands. Excellent job. Now let's do this. Back heel off the mat. So you're still in that runner's lunge position. If what I'm doing next is too much for you, just bring the back knee to the mat at any time. Got that? So I'm lifting my arms up here and I'm in high crescent lunge. I'm going to bring my hands to my heart center. I'm going to roll the shoulders back. I'm breathing in as I'm opening up my chest. And then as I exhale, I'm twisting over that front knee and I'm creating a little bit of a bind. So I want to feel my torso pressing up against that thigh. Remember what I said. If this is too intense, just float that back knee to the mat. If you can take your eyes up, go for it. Holding here and breathing. Advanced people, open up those arms into angel wings. Hold the twist. Bring those hands to heart center. Everybody come back to center, breathe in. And as you exhale, bring those hands to the earth. Very nicely done. Pivot your back heel flat on the mat. We're back in those warrior two legs. You should know that we just did warrior two. So I'm in those warrior two legs, windmill up, around, and over into warrior two. Remember this? This time, inhale, lift up, breathe in, prayer flow, hands up, exhale, press back into warrior two. Again, in breath, eyes up, palms touch, exhale, press. Two more flows together. Breathe in, lift, lengthen, maybe a little mini back bend, advanced people. Exhale, your choice. Uno mas together. Let's go. Breathe in. And breathe out, warrior two. Take that back hand up, around, and over. Place it on the mat. Pivot the back heel. Now listen, I want you to try to lift your right leg all the way up into three-legged dog. Shall we try? Lift it up. And hold here. Now you can just stay here or come forward into a three-legged plank. Three-legged chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Both feet are now on the mat. You got it. Exhale it back into down dog. Woo! Inhale, hand toes. Exhale, press it back. Other side. Left leg lifts. Breathe in. You're doing great. Hind ball, the right foot, knee in. Woo! Foot through. Let's prepare, shall we? So reminder, you can bring that back knee to the mat. Make sure that your legs are actually hip width apart. If you're tight roping yourself, you're gonna lose your balance. So just give yourself a little quick check, no rush. Find that nice alignment here. Are you ready? High crescent lunge. Here we go, hands to heart center. Breathe in, really open up, push your shoulders back and open up your chest. And then you have space to exhale and twist into your bind. Staying here and just breathing. Keep that back leg straight if you can. Angel wings, advanced people. Hands to heart center. Inhale back to center and exhale, hands on the mat. Pivot your back foot flat. Line yourself up. Keep your legs low, windmill. Warrior two. Let's do our prayer flow. Breathe in, legs straight, arms up, energy. Exhale, press. Lovely job. Inhale, lift. Breathe into the light and then exhale and press into the energy that you feel traveling through your body. Two more. Breathe in. It's all about breath work, mind-body connection, and exhale, press. The physical asana is absolutely the last thing we're worried about here. Breathing in and then pressing and breathing out. Take that back hand, lift it up, bring it to the front, place both hands on the mat, pivot that back heel. Now listen, we're gonna try to get that left leg up into three-legged dog. Just do your best. Are we ready? Big swoop up. Take it into that three-legged plank if you can. This is advanced. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, there's our up dog, feeling good. Exhale, pushing it into down dog. Now, in order for me to get into a straddle position facing you, I'm gonna have to lift my left leg up. I'm gonna have to bring it through, and then I'm gonna pivot my body. Does that make sense? If it doesn't for you, just find your way into a wider straddle position. So whatever it is for you, don't worry about it. You can just shimmy yourself there. Try to find a flat back. I'm actually gonna turn myself one more time. You guys see right there. I want you to find flat back. So really push hip bones back, extend spine forward. If this is too much for you, bring your hands to your thighs and bend your knees to support the body. If you need to ragdoll down, you need to ragdoll down. So we're here in a flat back, half lift. Maybe create some spider fingers here. So it's light, light, light. I'm holding myself with internal strength. And right arm comes up into a twist. And I exhale down into flat back, half lift. Left arm comes up to twist. And I exhale back into half lift, flat back. One more time. Inhale, right arm. And exhale, I'm still in half lift, flat back. Left arm. And I exhale back. I breathe in and I lengthen one more time. And then we exhale, release. Lovely work on extension of that spine. Ragdoll here. Really let go of any tension. Nod your head, yes. Shake your head, no. Really let go of that residual tension. Let's walk our hands to the right foot. Let's walk our hands to the left foot. Oh, that feels good. Let's walk our hands to center. You gotta find your way into down dog. I'm gonna turn my body so you can see my side profile, and I'm back into downward facing dog. Stay here or take a vinyasa flow with me. Breathing into that plank, exhaling through to chaturanga, inhale into up dog, and exhaling back into down dog. Let's walk our hands and feet to the middle of our mats. Again, I'm just gonna turn myself so you can see me. I'm in a standing forward fold. I lift into that flat back half lift that we just practiced, and I exhale forward fold. This time, all the way, make it dramatic. Breathe in, lift up, arms up, extended mount pose, eyes up, mini back bend, and exhale. Hands to heart center, Tadasana, mount pose. Coming into our tree pose. So I'm gonna ground down my left foot. I'm gonna bend my right knee, and I'm gonna externally rotate it. So you wanna remember that that foot can be on the ground. So if you start to lose your balance, just put that foot back on the ground. And then I'm gonna try the inside of my calf, test my balance. And then if I'm happy with that and I wanna go deeper, I'm going for the inside of my thigh, not the inside of my knee joint. I'm gonna inhale my arms up into breath work and exhale, hands to heart center. Challenge tonight, breath work with the arms. Stay in stillness if it's better for you. If you're just practicing your tree pose, maybe hanging onto a piece of furniture or a wall, then feel free to just fully immerse yourself into balance. Those of you circling your arms through breath work, try to make that your focus. Allow your balance to be natural entity of your practice. Circling the arms as you bring those hands through heart center, guide them through your chakra system. Let's come into one more here. Breathe in deep. This time, holding those hands to heart center and finding your chi. Lovely. Bring your hands to your hips and bring that same knee to a 90-degree angle. I'm still in a bent knee position. Practice your balance here. Otherwise, take your peace fingers of the same arm, same leg. Grab your big toe. Too much? Hang on to something. Don't panic. Stay here and practice your balance or extend all the way out into a nice stick pose. Woo, woo. Right there, breathing. Love it. Maybe externally rotating that leg. It's up to you. Do what you can, extend that opposite arm. Lovely, holding 3, 2, and uno. Come back to center, bend the knee, release, and just wiggle it out. Awesome job. 2 very challenging balance postures. If you fall out of balance, you just come back when you're ready. Rounding down that right foot, externally rotating my left leg. Try not to sink into your hips. Keep your torso strong, your bunda's locked. Foot on ground, inside calf, perhaps pulp it up to the inside of the thigh, really avoiding that inside knee joint. Again, try to keep those hips square. Staying here and just practicing your balance or come into flow breath work with me. Breathing, nice circle of breath, gentle mudras. Inhale, circle. Notice you're grabbing onto that aura, bringing that nice vertebrae length and chakra system. Just visualize. Visualize the circle of your aura. Visualize your vertebrae, your chakra system. All up to you. 2 more breath works. Inhale. Are these breaths shallow or are they deep? It's up to you. Woo! 1 more. I just bailed, sorry. Inhale. And exhale. Holding here. Peaceful pause. Let's try that stick pose, shall we? Hands to hips. 90-degree angle. I think I need my wall right now. Peace fingers. So I'm using the same hand as like right here, I can be practicing my balance. I don't have to go any deeper. And then if I can extend that leg all the way out to the front, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for that side rotation, arm extension, maybe a mudra, maybe the drishti following, holding for 3, 2, bringing it back to center on 1, bending and releasing. Awesome job, wiggling it out. Come to the front of your mat, breathe in, lift up. Mini back bend now, really opening it up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, half lift. Option to jump back. Those advanced people who are looking for that, go for it, or just step it back. Breathe in, we're taking that vinyasa. We're just basically meeting back in downward facing dog. So find your way there. Let's find your lizard pose. Right leg is lifting. I'm coming high on the ball, that back foot. And then I'm placing my right foot on the outside of my right hand, pressing the hips towards the earth. I'm gonna stay off the back knee for a little bit right now. If you're already on your back knee, you're happy there, go ahead and do that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a gentle rocking motion back and forth. So I'm high on the ball of the back foot and I'm rocking back. So I'm rocking my hips in a parallel position. Just noticing strength and mobility as a combination. Hold here and then lift that right arm up. And again, just give yourself a little twist. And as we exhale, bring that right hand to the earth. Let's take that back knee to the mat. I know you want to. I do too. Untuck the back toe. And on this exhale, just really give yourself the opportunity to completely release tension in those hips today. Perhaps rotating on the outside of that front foot. This is a real personal thing here. If you have any ankle or knee issues, you might perhaps stay on a flat foot. I really like the sensation of opening up my front hip. So I'm gonna take some of you further. So simply staying here in lizard pose. Some of you are gonna come into twisted dragon pose with me. Just listen to the cues to the best of your ability and follow along with your anatomy. My left hand is positioned so my left shoulder is directly in line with my left wrist. My front foot is slightly angled out to the corner of the room. I'm basically turning myself towards that bent knee. This is the important part. That bottom foot, I'm on the outside edge of the foot and my foot is flexed. That's protecting my knee. And then you can see I'm hovering here. And now I'm gonna do a little bit of breath work as I slowly flow up and down with my hips. I'm breathing my arm up and I'm exhaling down with the hips. This is quite an advanced posture, so just do your best. Feel free to hold it or flow it. You are in a twisted dragon pose flow. Now, holding myself up like this is not as strenuous as it can be if I don't have the proper alignment with that bottom arm. So that's really important. Let's go for one more here, really opening up those hips today. Breathing, and then exhale. I take that top hand to the mat. I'm slowly and carefully taking that back knee to the mat. Slow, slow pivot. Ooh, ooh. I'm taking that back knee off the mat. We're all together. Can we take front leg up to sky? Three-legged dog. Let's give it a try. Big sweep up. Yes. Perhaps a snake flow. High on the ball of the back foot. Bend your elbows. Bend your elbows. Keep going. Keep going. Now scoop up. Love it. And exhale it back. Adjust your down dog and let's perform lizard on the other side. Big lift here, everyone. High on the ball of the back foot, knee, and then the foot on the outside of the left hand. Remember, I'm staying off the back knee for a bit, rocking myself forward and back. So now you know this is a preparatory motion so that I'm more successful in that twisted dragon pose. Love it. And now I'm resting the back knee to the mat. Yes, I'm untucking that back toe. I'm rotating that front foot. These are all personal options. Your full benefit here is the opening of the hips. If you feel an opening, you're doing it right. If you feel pain, you need to adjust what you're doing. Remember, block work is always there. And you can just stay here in your lizard pose. You don't have to go into twisted dragon. But the first thing I do is I stack that right arm nice and strong so that I have it there for proper support. I'm going to slowly begin just by looking over my left shoulder so I notice if there's residual tension. Then I prepare that front foot on an angle. I'm flexing the back foot. I'm opening up and I'm lifting. Now I begin my flow with my arm and my hips. And I'm exhaling and releasing. Breathing. So very little tension on my joints here. I'm using core strength, rhythm of breath, and the opening of my hips. Two more flows, breathing. This is your twisted dragon pose flow. Unamas, everyone. Breathe and lift. And exhale. Hand to earth, pivot slowly, gently. Nice. Lift the back knee. That left leg, we're going to try to get it up. It's our last flow, vinyasa. Go lift. Try that snake flow. High, high, high. And now low, 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 low. And inhale, lift, 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 lift. Breathe in. Yes. Exhale it back. Let's take it to the knees, everyone. Nice and wide. Untuck those toes. Press back into child's pose. Nicely done. Slowly tabletop position. Little wiggle of the hips from left to right. And when you're ready, just come into a seated posture with your legs extended out nice and long. Excellent work, everyone. Sit bones, I'm just doing a readjustment to make sure they're grounded. Active legs, breathe in, lift up, open up, and exhale. Try to hinge at your hip line, not your torso. So you might be right here. This is the hinge position right here. So try not to get tucked in and rounded. And then just holding here at the best benefit for your body. Nice classic seated forward fold. It is the same as our standing forward fold, but we are off those hip socket joints. We're just giving ourselves a little more length. And then rolling it up, give yourselves a little shoulder roll at the top, and then exhale back. Let's bend that right knee. Keep it externally rotated. Try to get the foot to the inside of the thigh. This might look like our tree pose. Breathe in. And then as I exhale, I'm going right over that left leg into a nice single leg stretch. Now I'm going to go into a little bit of an opener here. It's a half circle moon pose. So stay right where you are. I'm just going to put myself on an angle so you can see what I'm doing. Simply stay here. You don't have to go any further. If you're coming into the half circle moon pose, left arm up, place it on the mat behind you, and then you're lifting your hips up, balancing on your knee and your heel, and you might back bend or you just might side bend. And again, I've got that stacked position, and exhale down, and let's try one more time coming over that leg. Lovely. Rolling it up, give yourself a little wiggle at the top. Let's try the other side. So my right leg is extended, my left sole of the foot to the inside of the thigh. breathe in, and then just breathe out over that extended leg. And if you want to just stay here, maybe watch for a bit, or just go into your own breath work, your own place, that's cool with me. Otherwise, circle the right arm up, left arm, pardon me, left arm, and then I'm coming up. You got it. Oh, that feels good. Slow lower down, and we're just going over that one more time, just extending into the full variation of the stretch. Awesome. Rolling it up to center, little shoulder roll right there. IT band stretch, legs nice and long. My right ankle crosses over my left ankle. Inhale, arms up, breathe in, and then on that exhale, let's take it into that forward fold. My hands, I'm just splaying them open a little bit here, so I've got a nice stretch through the feet. Pulling myself, not with a lot of bit of force, but I'm just giving myself a little bit more space there. And then rolling it up to center. Don't uncross your legs yet. Roll the shoulders back. So whatever leg is crossed in front, I'm bending that knee and that foot is flat on the ground. So I'm keeping that same cross. Inhale, arms up, breathe in. Turn towards that bent knee, and then just find your favorite way to maybe wrap, stop sign, extended, twist pose. And then center, uncross, drum roll. Let's do the other side. Left ankle, inhale, IT bend stretch, and exhale. You can reach those toes, give them a little whale's tail opening there. Yeah, feels good. Oh, rolling it up, guys. I so needed this tonight. I'm telling you, keep that same leg crossed over. I'm just bending at the knee. Try to keep that foot flat on the ground if you can. Breathe in, arms up. And then twist towards that bent knee. Give yourself a little bit of leverage with those arms. And then as we come back to center, we have one more pose that we're coming into this evening, and that is our seated fire log pose. For some of you, it will be seated cross-legged position. Fire log is quite intense in my hip opener. I'm just going to cue you through it to the best of my ability. So I'm taking my right leg, and I'm going to go sideways. My right leg is bent, but it's so I don't have the heel too close to my groin area. I'm kind of on the open side. I take my left outside ankle and place it on the meaty part of my right thigh, so I'm not on my knee joint. Again, cross-legged position is fine. In fact, I can come into this pose, and if it becomes too much, I can just simply take that top leg to the mat. Yes? So what I'm trying to do is not have my ankles in towards my midsection too much. I'm trying to keep them further away from me and still keeping myself into a bent knee position. This is as far as I can go in this pose for myself. I know people who can drop their knees down and hinge forward and do all sorts of really nice hip opening with this. This is my edge. But if you can go forward or you can move around in your fire log, go for it. Otherwise, stay in stillness. So I know my edge. I'm performing my fire log. I'm staying pretty active in the feet here, keeping my knees nice and safe. Again, just a simple cross-legged position gets deep into those hips already. This is just a little bit more. And then breathing here. My goal is to see this knee get lower. You can see how high up my left knee is here. It's pretty high up. So yeah, I know my hips are quite tight. One more breath. Now when I come out of it, I always take my time. I lean back, I am crossed. Before I do the other side, I take my feet to the ground and I just rock my knees from left to right. So I'm going to try that on the other side. I'm going to face you this time. Might be able to see me a little bit better. And this time, yes, I've got to do the other side. I'm crossing that ankle over the meaty part of the thigh. Oh, yeah, no, they're both bad. So again, I'm in my seated fire log pose. Again, trying to get those legs a little further away from my middle, but again, just as simple. You can just take that top leg and put it on the ground. It's a seated fire log pose. You can do this pose on your back as well. It's lovely. Great hip opener. Quite advanced though, for sure. 2 more breaths. Hey. Note to self to practice fire log pose. Breathe in deep. And exhale, release. Oh, I could have definitely held that a little bit longer today. Uncross those legs. Let's windshield wiper those knees from left to right. Woo, woo. And now I just want you to find your favorite seated yogic position. Again, I like to come into half lotus. It's just a little bit of a extra yoga knot for myself. I think I'll try this side tonight. And you can just play with those different yogic seated positions and just find comfort in knees, palms facing up, just to receive that awesome energy that we all shared with each other through our movements in the sanas tonight. Just this gentle close of your eyes. Just a breath, gratitude. Slowly bring your hands to your heart center. Just gently bow your head to your heart. I do ask that you dedicate your practice to somebody you love or someone who is suffering. Thank you so much for joining me for your yoga practice. Namaste.